So now I'll show you how to make a cutscene. If you go up to your palette and you click on the clapboard, then you'll have a list of all the cutscenes in the game. You can go in if you wanted to look at some of the different cutscenes for different characters, or if you wanted to look at cutscenes for how the games begin, or if you wanted to see all the different endings, you could do that. I'm just going to make a brand new cutscene. So if you just right click and you go to new cutscene, we'll call it tutorial tut-cut. Sounds fine. Keep it in the same folder that you've been using, and we want to check it out after creation. So when it first starts out, you've just got this grid. The first thing that you want to do is change the area. So you go over to your object inspector, and we're just going to go to global, or actually let's go somewhere easier. We'll go to party camp, camp planes. Okay, so it's going to start you somewhere outside of the area that you just selected. What you want to do is hold down the mouse scroll wheel and then use your WASD keys to move around, and you just keep holding down the mouse wheel key. And okay, so I've found the camp. If you just fly over it enough, you'll find it. You can see this is the camp from the game where you always have your NPCs around, and this is Morgan's hut. So let's just go over to the camp. Okay, and the first thing that we're going to do is just place a character down in the scene. So if you go over to the palette window to the creature tab and type in Duncan, hide the folders so you can move him around. And this works a lot like Flash, if you've ever used Flash. So we'll just have him here to begin with. Open up his, let me close this log window. If you open up his list of tracks, you can right click on it, add a track, right click on the new track, add an action. We can play an animation. So if we have an animation track, we can go over to the object inspector, click on the animation tab. We can either pick one from the list or click the ellipses, and let's just pick one of these first ones. He'll fire a bow. So if we now have it over here. If we go up to the top, we can hit play and it'll show him doing that animation. Say we want to add another animation. I'm sorry, we add track. Then we go to add action, play animation. We'll pick a new one. Try this one, see how this one looks. There we go. Alright, I'll slide these a little bit closer. Play them, and maybe we'll put a little bit more of an overlap so that they blend, and that looks good. So say we wanted him to sit on that log. We'll go back here. We'll move it so that he's in front of the log a little bit. Select him, hit K. That adds a keyframe. Hit play again. He will sit down. I think we missed the bow. He shot it, and then he sits down. And that's pretty much the basics of this. You can also add facial animations. There's a whole other program that it will open up. So if you add a track and then go to action and animate face, and we'll type human male, right click on it, edit face, it will facefx editor. Okay, so it opens up and it gives you a preview of the model that we're looking at. It's got a face graph that shows you exactly how each node in the character model interacts with each other. This will later show you the different animation curves. The mapping also shows you specific values for each of the curves, but you really almost never use the mapping. You do use the animation. You don't have to use the face graph, but you mainly stay in the face graph, or sorry, in the animation and the workspace. Move the animation to 0.3 seconds, and I'm going to make him become happy. I'm going to take it to 0.7 seconds. I'm going to make him not as happy, and he's going to blink. And at 1 minute and 30 seconds, he will finish blinking. And then at 1 minute and 70 seconds, he will be diabolical. So go back to the animator. I picked happy, and you can see that it starts at 0, goes up to 60%, and it comes back down to 25. Blinker is the same way, and happy diabolical is also the same way. So we can go to preview, and we can hit play. And you can see he goes through the animations. And you can blend a whole bunch of different animations together and make, you know, a good looking face animation. Now, you don't have to do this when you're making a cutscene, but this is just kind of advanced mode. There are lots of different things you can do with the cutscene editor, and the best way to figure it out is to look at other cutscenes. As far as the basics go for the toolset, that's pretty much all you need to know to get running. You know how to make a level, how to make a new face, you know how to make a dialogue now, and how to do a small cutscene. The rest of it, combining all those things together, can be tricky, but there are a lot of toolset tutorials out there. Silent Sid has a few that go over basic questing, and there are other people who have made other toolset tutorials that can help you out. You can find those at the BioWare social network. You can also find them if you go to their forum, or if you go to the Dragon Age Nexus. Sometimes they have some tutorials there as well. Now, the hardest part about using this toolset is that it does crash a lot. You can, however, do a lot of saves. I mean, you just need to do that anyway, but you can also make a builder-to-builder package. A builder-to-player package is what a player would play, but if you want to share it with somebody in the team with you, you make a builder-to-builder package. That's pretty much all you need to know right now to get started. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, you could fill up a couple days worth of tutorials just on this one tool set alone. So I'm sorry this went over, well, for quite, I don't even know how long this video is because I had to stop it a bunch of times. But, you know, if there's anything else that I could elaborate on, just let me know. Thanks for watching.